Alright, so there's that. Crew info. I finished the assignment paperwork for the Nexus, had to fudge a few details, but you are both officially members of the Pathfinder team. Welcome. Drac, I just wanted to check in publicly about what I said. Comments. Relax, Harper. Best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming. Drac.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind, Cora. Found a mug yesterday near the biolab. Nice one with a magnetized base. You left it stuck sideways into a bulkhead. Cora. Comments. That's mine. I just put it down for a sec when my hands were full. Suvi. Next time, maybe empty it first. Cora. Dinner tonight, null entry. Sorry, everyone, I forgot we were taking turns, and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Callow. Comments. Got you covered, Callow. There's soup in the galley. Dextro and Levo for me, and fruit cocktail. Vitra. And I think we might have left port without you, Callow. Alright.
Off to see more jolliness.
Indeed, I'm lost. I don't know exactly what I've seen and what I haven't seen at this point. Alright, so this is Drax, right? Nope.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Ah. The good doctor.
I know.
The good doctor, huh?
He is a good doctor.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
You'll be great, or it's natural to be.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Huh.
You're full of surprises.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
Yeah.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us
Had to
potential
try.
weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Indeed.
That's funny.
Yep.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Hmm.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Alright.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
True
A
enough.
lot of them. Really?
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Many people don't
Indeed.
like that.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Indeed.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd agree with that.
Me too.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Mm-hmm.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Not surprising.
No.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure.
Yeah. I'd
Don't
say
worry,
sure.
Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Ah.
Yep.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
This is it.
Thanks for the insight. I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been one for secrets.
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Nice.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
Hello.
Sad. What? What's up? Whoa, what's up?
Not much.
What was the ooh?
I'm just, listening.
Oh, okay.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Alright, see you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
Indeed.
I'll be here if you need me.
Respec station. Interesting. Alright, so Okay, this is where the vehicle is. That's where the dorm quarters are. This is where my room is.
Indeed.
My wardrobe. Oh, that's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And there's plenty more planets to discover in this system.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get jiggy with it.
You're too silly.
I know, I can't help that. So there's an email somewhere. So I can talk with Sam, or I'm going to do the email first. Whoa! That's a lot. Asking for assistance. To Ryder from Dr. Eridana. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. It may assist in my investigations into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. My regards to you and Sam.
Interesting.
The Brothers McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
To Ryder from Nigel McCoy. Dear Pathfinder Ryder, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we won't be able to build the future here in Andromeda together, but knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. Okay, so this isn't a quest, this is him thanking us for delivering the pendant.
Hmm? So it sounds like to me.
Why? Because you would be the same way?
Pretty much.
I guess that makes sense. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team. Nigel.
Hmm.
It was sweet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Reminder, to Ryder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better now, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember, take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress like fuel serves a fire. Esthersis 12 Leaves, verse 132. Cora. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times.
Sounds good.
Indeed. That vault. To Ryder from Cora. Can still smell that remnant vault on my armor. A lot of weird shit down there. My Huntress manuals would say the razor's edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Now I think back, it reminded me a little bit of some of the temples on Thesa. Same huge spaces and running water. Same sense, a huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we'll ever really know what their builders did there. Cora. Indeed.
Will we?
I hope so. That would be disappointing.
I agree.
Especially for a Mass Effect game, because it gets really in-depth.
Mm-hmm.
Tempest hacks. Ryder from Kahlo. Hello, Ryder. I am pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency. So now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designers and I sneaked into her code. Just sent the code JCSB through your Omni tool to open the debug command menu. Give all dispen lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley an unlimited number of times. Lol. Water temp override overrides the normal hot water ration in the showers. Jump wash queue. Put your clothing ahead of everyone else's in the auto laundry cycle.
Yeah, it's been a while since you looked at all these.
Indeed. Enjoy and don't share them around. Well, how was I going to do that?
I know.
Did I already look at this? Yes, I did. Proud to be here. Ryder from Liam. Hey, Pathfinder. Just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. As soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hustle. and exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to Frontiers. Genres include Western, space opera, and oddly, Turian historical dramas.
All right.
You're the boss. Writer, Vitra. Pathfinder. I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, and a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things. Because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you. So if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. Vetra. About your dad.
Petra, told me what happened to your dad.
Oh.
I've lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up. Doctor, at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate images. Many are low res or watermarked. Drac. It looked like a bee from here.
Yeah. Well, I guess just looking at guns cheers him up.
Apparently.
Doesn't surprise me. He's a Krogan after all.
He is.
In case you're interested, to writer from Lexi. Attachment, Krogan virility and aggression. Writer, attached is my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages, that is much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Lexi.
Somebody has a lot of time on their hands.
Indeed. Yoga poses.
Alrighty then.
Writer from Lexi. Writer, given the amount of high-impact cardio in your exercise routine, I recommend spending 5 to 10 minutes a day stretching to open your hips and relieve tightness in your lower back. The poses I've listed below should do nicely. Not to sound elitist, but while it's true humans invented yoga, the Asari perfected it. Earnest bow. Standing, spread your legs apart, turning one foot outwards. Take a deep breath. On exhale, bend your torso towards the outward-facing foot until your hand meets your ankle. Hold for 5 seconds and then switch sides.
Hi. I'm not sure about that.
Tiver's embrace. Lying on your back, bring your feet together until there's a diamond of negative space between your legs. Palms against the floor. Push your hips forward, but be careful not to overextend yourself. Yeah, I've done that before. It's not fun.
By that step, somebody would have overexerted themselves by then.
It's just simply doing this.
I understand that, but looking at other people, they'd take it away out of context.
Oh, yeah. Matriarch's pose. Kneeling, take a deep breath. On exhale, bring both hands together to form a triangle. On the second inhale, swing arms overhead and bend forward until your torso is between your thighs. Hold for 3 breaths, reaching farther with each exhale. Let me know if you need diagrams or vids. Lexi. Okay, yeah, that actually sounds quite painful. I don't think I'm flexible enough to do that.
No.
Data cores! Ryder from PB. Hey, Ryder. Hope it's okay I'm keeping the data core in my room, i.e. the escape pod. I guess I just really like to ponder things before bed. The best ideas come with me while I'm half asleep. Also, I saw it first. Anyway, we know for sure it's got some sort of data in it. The trick is how to get at it. I'll keep you updated. PB. Interviews. Oh, wait, okay. Alright, awesome. Speak with Dr. Andromeda, confront Nilkin. Let's talk to Sam, shall we?
Hello, Scott.
Why not?
EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Would you agree?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So memory triggers.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Sweet.
Alright.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Quantum what?
Too small.
I'm not gonna
Let's
lie.
say hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Indeed.
Sad
Is it
Tempest.
confusing to be in multiple places,
What?
talking
Sad
to different people?
Tempest.
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Alright. Humor.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Indeed. It wasn't very funny, huh?
It's very funny.
That was a super lame joke.
Well, of course, but whatever. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
And now we salute for
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
That is correct. So, PB is somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
And I am, to be honest, not sure where. So we looked in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just the crew quarters. This is where the Asari doctor is. Where is... Okay, I could probably just look up a map. There we go. Alright, so Sam, we've talked to. Drac, we've talked to. Galaxy map, not quite. Gallery, Mid-Bay, yeah, all that good stuff. Liam, Vetra.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently we're not talking to PB yet. Pathfinder's quarters. Galley. Crew quarters. Med Bay. Oh, deck 2. I guess I could look up deck 2. Gil, we talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
Cora, we talked to her. Oh, PB's up here. And Callow's up there. And Subi's up there. Alright.
Are you better now?
What?
Are you better now?
What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to blow your mind. You are confused, so I asked you if you're better now.
Yes, I am better now. I think you confused yourself. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Do you need assistance?
Nope.
Do you need cheese?
Nah, not too hungry.
Excuses.
Excuses? No, not an excuse.
Why so many lies?
Pathfinder, you have new
Your
email.
Already?
Of course.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Indeed.
I would.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
I'm ready.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for
Maybe.
600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so...
That would suck.
Been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm number one! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Jolly good stuff.
And all that.
What?
In your butt.
Ew.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Wow.
The Nexus. Sweet.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kinda lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
That would be nice.
I agree.
Why not?
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
Indeed.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Indeed.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out.
I'm alright.
And the tech,
I'm just
it's on a different
listening as we
scale.
go.
If we can appropriate it,
I know.
who knows what advances we'll make.
Alright. I leave.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
Rawr.
Kitty.
Rawr.
Kitty.
Rawr, rawr. So what's in here? Oh, a loadout station. Interesting. I guess that's just the escape pod.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
What do you think?
Let's see. So it's I'd have done the same or a big step for one ship. Myself, I probably would have done the same.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
get
leaning
it.
toward.
Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Indeed, huh? Do you think he has anything
What
else
can I
to
do
say?
for you?
Yep.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Interesting.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Indeed, huh?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Indeed. Email terminal. Apparently we have a new email, so let's see what it is. It said I had a new email, but apparently not. Yep. Apparently it was Josh and me. Suvi!
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Okay.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
And I personally agree, because we both believe in a higher power.
Pretty much.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
Indeed.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never have to justify yourself to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, truly. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Indeed. Is there anything more?
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus Science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
Alright.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Indeed.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
More than likely.
Of course.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition.
There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
What do you think? That sounds kind of
Faith.
crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist?
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I'd agree with that. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Indeed.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Alright, well, there's that. Let us sally on forward to the Nexus, shall we? Alright. Shall we go and sally forth?
Okay.
Indeed.